with all okay, let's go to the chapter forest and wildlife resources. বন এবং আমরা বন্য জীবজন্তু থেকে কি পেয়ে থাকি সাধারণত. Let's have a look. We share this planet with millions of other living beings, starting from microorganisms and bacteria. আমাদের পৃথিবীতে অনেক ধরনের ছোট ছোট জনবৈজ্ঞানিক জীব এবং ব্যাকটেরিয়া আছে. Elephants and blue whales. This entire habitat that you live in has immense biodiversity. এই বিশাল যে আমাদের যে জগৎ পৃথিবী, এখানে প্রচুর পরিমাণে বায়োডাইভার্সিটি আছে. সেটা ছোট অনবীক্ষণিক জীব থেকে বিভিন্ন জন্তু এবং উদ্ভিদের সমাহার. This entire habitat we live in has immense biodiversity. We humans, along with all living organisms, form a complex web of ecological system in which we are only a part and very much dependent on this system for our existence. For example, the plants, animals, and microorganisms recreate the quality of air we breathe, the water we drink, and the soil that produces our food, without which cannot survive. Forests play a key role in the ecological system, as they are also the primary producers on which living other being depends. So let's have a look at flora and fauna in India. If you look around, you will find that there are some animals and plants which are unique in your area. In fact, India is one of the world's richest countries in terms of its vast array of biological diversity. বায়োলজিক্যাল ডাইভার্সিটির জন্য ভারতবর্ষ একটা খুব গুরুত্বপূর্ণ স্থান. This is possibly twice or thrice the number it we discovered, যদি এখনও 2-3 এখনও আবিষ্কার করা যায়নি. Vanishing. Some estimates suggest that at least 10% of India is recorded with flora and 20% of its mammals are on the threatened list. Many of these could now be categorized critical, that is on the verge of extinction, like the cheetah, spotted owlet. কিছু কিছু জিনিস এখন অবলুপ্তির পথে, যেমন চিতাবাঘ, তারপর স্পটেড আউলেট, এবং গাছ যেরকম মধুচা ইনসিগনিয়াস অ্যান্ড বার্ডিয়া হেপ্টানিউরন, species of grass, ঘাসের একটা প্রজাতি. In fact, no one can say how many species have already been banned lost. Today we only talk of larger and more visible animals and plants that have become extinct. But what about smaller animals like insects and plants? The dimension of deforestation in India are staggering. The forest and tree cover in the country is estimated at 79.42 million hectares, which is 24.16% of total geographical area. According to the State of Forest report, the dense forest cover has increased by 3,775 square kilometers since 2030. However, this apparent increase in the forest cover is due to the conservation measures, management interventions, plantation, etc. by different agencies. Let us now understand different categories of extinct plants and animals species based on the International Union for Conservation of Natural Resources (IUCN). We can classify as follows: normal species, endangered species, vulnerable species, rare species, endemic species, extinct species. Thus, normal species whose population levels are considered to be normal and constant and normal, their survival, such as cattle, alpine, rodents, it's a normal species. If endangered, these are species which are in danger of extinction, or it can be erased or vanished by somehow in very near future. The survival of such species is difficult if the negative factors that have led to the decline in their population continue to operate. Not if positive factors arise, they will survive, but negative factors is very negative. There are so many negative factors that have led to decline or decreasing rate of their population. In their population continue to operate. There's examples of such species are black buck, crocodile, Indian wild ass, Indian rhino, lion-tailed macaw, Sangai bro, and deer in Manipur, etc. Vulnerable species. These are the species whose population has declined to levels from where it is likely to move into the endangered category in the near future if the negative factors continue to operate. The examples of species of blue sheep, Asiatic elephant, Gangetic dolphin, etc. Rare species with small population may move into the endangered vulnerable in a category if the negative factors affecting them continue to operate. The examples of such species are the Himalayan blonde bear, wild Asiatic buffalo, desert fox, hornbill. Endemic species, there are species which are only found in some particular areas, usually isolated by natural geographical barriers. Examples of such species are the Andaman Nicobar Range. Extinct species, these are the species which are not found in searches of known or likely areas which they may occur. A species may be extinct from locality, region, country, continent, the entire earth. Examples such species are the Asiatic cheetah, pink-headed duck. Land mammal, the cheetah, Acinonyx juventus, is a unique and specialized member of the cat family and can move at the speed of 112 km per hour. A cheetah is often mistaken for a leopard. Its distinguishing mark a long, fair drop-shaped line on each side of the nose from the corner of its eyes to the mouth. The species was declared extinct in India long back in 1952. So, what are the negative factors? What causes such fearful depletion of the flora and fauna? What is the factor behind the scene that why so many biodiversity have been affected? What are the negative factors? If you look around, you will be able to find out how we have transformed nature into a resource obtaining directly, indirectly from the forest and wildlife. Wood, barks. What can forest and wildlife gives us? Wood, barks, leaves, rubber, medicines, dyes, food, fuel, fodder, manure, etc. So it is we observe ourselves. Who have depleted our forest and wildlife. The greatest damage inflicted on Indian forests was during the colonial period due to the expansion of the railways, agricultural, commercial, and scientific forestry and mining activities. Even after the independence, agricultural expansion continues to be one of the major causes of depletion of forest resources. Between 1951 and 1890, according to the Forest Survey, Indian 2,600 km forest was covered into agricultural land all over India. Substantial tribal belts, especially in northeastern and central India, have been deforested and degraded by a shifting cultivation, a type of slash and burn agriculture. That's much for today, and again we are next video with colonization, political policies, and CBC for social science, every in line by line detailed explanation for UPSC, WBCs, any other examination. So stay tuned and subscribe my channel. Not to forget to subscribe my channel. Everybody should press the red button and subscribe.